do a bit of sparring. So we come here that little bit early. Usually we'll do our last, session back home, and then we head over here. But yeah, we come early. So this weekend, usually we're still at home, and we'll finish our last hard sessions. But we're gonna do our last hard session here. So nothing too crazy, just a spar, not a heavy spar, light spar, get everything moving, nothing silly. Unreal spot. I've always wanted to come to Miami, so it's good to be here. I'll probably get to see more of it. We'll do more during the week, with all the fight week shenanigans. We've got a couple cool things planned. Only got the one session each day from here, so give us more to do during the day. So looking forward to seeing the place and fighting here, obviously.
Yeah, passion before desire. I've been away trying to build a wheel up this life require. Slowly letting go to regain control, it's like ice to tires. Shit had me slipping, I turned the heat up, jumped in the kitchen. Renewed commitment, removed the waste and improved the writer. Took up the taxes, I brought a bag and straight from the Shire. Thank the Messiah, my shoulders heavy, my thoughts inspire. The shots been fired, you cross the line and all love expires. I'm at that age where my peace of mind worth your life, and I wouldn't think twice about hella higher. My mind a million places, a million on my mind. This ain't purely entertainment. I see dollar signs and it get me stimulated. I'll never fall in line, then do no guessing, know it's my turn.
Yeah, UFC 314. I'm back. You're going to see that same active champion you've always seen. I'm going to be going there. I'm looking for the finish. And new two-time champ, Alexander the Great Volkanovski. Yeah! Is that what you wanted? Yes, sir. Appreciate it, brother.
Just got confirmation you are driving today.
I am driving an F2.
For restrooms,
I don't know.
Do a dry run quick. I'll show you what you're gonna do.
Yep.
And then we'll have you read like one quick intro line, and then we'll get you going.
Sweet.
So basically, you don't have to sit in there yet. Take it as close to the cone as you can without hitting.
So we're going around them.
Yep. You're going around these four, right? You're gonna go around that one. You're gonna get out of the cart. You're gonna go up to this guy right here.
Oh.
He has a reaction test. Get back in the car.
Yeah.
Going around these two cones. You're going all the way out here. And then you're pushing that car across the finish line.
Oh, pushing it across.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, that's sweet. I'm fighting for the UFC title this weekend, but can I survive this big obstacle course in this little F1 car? Let's give it a crack. Ready to roll.
All right.
Oh yeah, so I get straight out of it. Boom, wait. I want to break records here. So, yep, open that. Boom, straight in there. Too easy. Oh shit! Check out. Where do I go now? Here. Oh shit. Coming in strong. There it is. I'm ready for the F1 now. Ready for the big race. Maybe not. That's scary. I'll stick to my little cars. They shoot me then.
Talk me through the mindset for being a miniature F1 driver.
The mindset to be a miniature F1 driver is that I was able to even fit in that little thing.
I was going to get in it, but I don't think...
You ain't going to fit in that thing. I don't think anyone would fit in that thing. I don't know if I'm a little disappointed that I fit in there. But I am a featherweight, you know what I mean? As I said, fighters are usually small. Small people are usually fighters, jockeys, or F1 drivers too. F1 drivers, a lot of them are small. So that could be my next gig. I can do a lot of things. So
the list is growing.
maybe, huh?
The list is growing.
The list is growing.
You have black coffee or?
No, I can have. I have milk. I don't know if they want me to, but I have been.
Is that loud?
It's allowed. As we get closer to the weigh-in day, we'll go black coffee, but for now,
he's tracking so well that we have the allowance to do it.
Weight's good, mate.
Is it well on track, eh?
Weight's good.
Very well on track.
That's what we need to lighten though.
Do you want to see?
Yeah, give us a bit.
Lemon pepper drumsticks. Lemon pepper coated in unsalted butter.
Unsalted butter.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So basically what we do every morning, we check his weight and then we plan out his days of intake. So because he's tracking so well, we keep the food nice and high. He's still training, quite well at a good pace, so we're kind of keeping the carbohydrates somewhat higher than other points of the week, but yeah, we just do that on a day-to-day basis, but keeping the fats really high, protein high, and starting to change his sodium, fiber, and carbohydrate intake from what it was last week.
Oh yeah, before he got here, I was just sticking the salads and boiled eggs.
Would you had a bowl of lettuce and salsa the other day?
Put a salsa dip. Wasn't too high in sodium. I was like, oh yeah, I'll give that a crack. Salsa dip and then just mushed some eggs in there. We didn't get shopping, so that's all we had here.
Has to be over 75.
70.
I always think the safety precautions on chicken is overboard.
I do too.
65.
65 is where I'd be. I think so.
During fight weeks, because obviously you're water loading, you're trying to manipulate his water weight and his intake's lower, you need to make sure obviously immune function and they're a bit more sensitive to outside factors, so taking all these precautions and making sure everything's on point is absolutely vital.
How much longer? Pretty much ready?
It's ready now.
Okay. Oh well, I'll save that for later then. Woo! Ooh, nice and hot. You want to know what I eat fight week? Chicken drumsticks, lemon pepper, unsalted butter. Looks good. Oh mate, beautiful. No sodiums in this. Oh, that's great.
Why do you need low sodium?
Next to no sodium, pretty much, very low sodium. To start flushing out the water. You start depleting the water and bring the weight down. Oh man, that's unreal. I don't waste nothing. Cartilage and all. I reckon there's a few easy targets. There might be a few inside jokes, so I don't know if everyone else will get them. But I'm sure there'll be a lot of inside jokes. We'll see how it is, but we're good energy already, everything feels good here, so pretty cool.
Comedy night down under. Who's ready to have a good time tonight?
Oh yeah, let's go!
Oh man, I'm shaking my boots right now, but I'm acting cool, you know what I'm saying? Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm kind of impressed with myself. Usually when I do comedy, if I don't do good, I'm just I'll kick most of the crowd's ass anyways, but this is the first time most of the crowd might be able to kick my ass. I might be the worst comedian and worst fighter here tonight, so I gotta eat some humble pie maybe, you know what I'm saying? So, we got the Australians in the house, all right? Give it up for these guys. And let's not forget our special guest of the evening, the reason why we're all here together to celebrate friends and family, the greatest featherweight of all time, former featherweight champion and new featherweight champion Saturday night, Alexander the Great Volkanovski! Let's go!
It was good fun. Good fun, Emily did great. A couple of good comedians up there. Good way to kill a bit of time while we wait around to train, right? Obviously we're not used to training so late at night, so it just gives you heaps of time to do something at night. So it's usually you would do things during the day maybe till training, but yeah, pretty much because the training's so late, you just do that at night time. You just treat it as if it's daytime.
Flew in late last night, so we're right in the thick of it now. I mean, I got in late, so you have a terrible sleep and you wake up early and you get thrown in the first day, so yeah, right into it. Yeah, Volk's come in a lot leaner this camp. When I say a lot, probably only 1 kilo of body fat less than normal, and that might not sound like a lot, but that makes a world of difference. I mean, you can even see him when he's hitting pads. I mean, it's good lighting. These striations that we see in his back and up the front, you usually don't see until the day before we start cutting weight or when he's cutting weight. So it means that that extra fat is not there that we're used to. And if he's maintained the muscle, that means this weight cut should be a bit easier. The thing you have to manage though is obviously to get that fat off, you've had a bit less energy. So that's what we're just trying to be smart here. It's just managing your energy. You're depleting carbs. You have the calories, but this is all carb heavy work. And it's hot. So you've got no energy, it's hot. And you still need to get sweat on, you just need to be smart about it. I mean, it's a real tightrope you walk because you're losing the body fat, and to do that, you got to drop your calories, but your calories are fueling everything. So you don't want to drop it too far because then you're too depleted and you can't train properly, you can't recover. So it's fine coming in lighter, but you just got to walk that tight rope where it's like we're fueling properly and we're recovering. But I think he's done really, really well this year. I think personally, I look at this guy half naked professionally for 5 years. It's the best I've seen him for sure. We changed the diet completely on Sunday, so you flip to the fight week diet, so reduce carbs, reduce sodium, reduce the fiber, up the protein, up the fats, keep calories pretty consistent. But then Thursday is when we then start really to cut. We reduce the volume of food, we give him a bit of calories, but that night we start sucking out the last bit of water. Throughout this week, he'll lose water every single day, but that's when we get into what we call the fast weight loss. Pretty much stop food going in to get him as light as possible, nothing in his gut, and then we got a bit of weight here we need to sweat out, and we're going to do that in a 12-hour period. So in that 12-hour period, he'll have a training session, he'll go to bed, sleep, and then we'll wake up, have a warm bath, quick little wrap, and then he'll be on weight. And the goal is to get all that water that we took out back in within 4 or 5 hours. He's, I'd say, the toughest guy I've seen. Like he does it the best way possible, he does everything right, but when you're losing 12% of your body weight, that's not easy. Like when you're hitting pads, carb depleted in a hot room, that's not easy. Yeah, so Thursday is obviously when we're going to be at his lightest and he's going to be his most depleted. So the goal there is like, yes, we want to get a sweat on, we want to start the weight cut process, but you don't want to thrash him, you don't want to deplete him. So you're just doing what we call low heart rate activity where, yeah, he's hitting pads, but he's walking around, getting his heart rate back down, because it's hard. Like, it's freaking hard no matter how good you do it. So you try to make it as least hard as possible. That's the goal.
Hey, you good? Very good. Trainer next door, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah, nice.
Yeah, no working. Just finished sparring.
Oh, good, nice.
How you feeling?
Yeah, good, man, good.
Yeah.
Just 5 week now, so hey, how are you?
My father.
How are you?
How you doing? Nice to meet you.
Still coaching, okay, yeah? When you fighting soon, huh?
May 2nd.
May 2nd.
Times Square.
Okay. Awesome. And it wasn't too far away.
Yeah,
Only
we got
a few weeks, huh?
Couple of weeks
Oh,
left.
yeah, nice. Yeah. This is the lightest I've been for a while, so yeah, it's good. Yeah, so we'll see how we go. Hopefully, you have a good one.
You too.
Windward Walls. Is that where we are? Okay. Hello, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Good guys. Obrigada.
I don't know where we're going to do that one. Do it on my shoulder, do it on the forehead.
I mean, people have been saying,
Don't do it.
well, I say don't do it.
Yeah.
I want to.
Want to do it on my forehead?
Yeah. I'm just going to slide it that way. It's a good spot.
Hello, hello, hello. How are you?
Sir,
You good?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very good. Is it alright?
Yeah, of course. They're yours. You know that. A couple sizes for you.
Look at this. Look great. See the font there? It's like a Greek font. Macedonian flag. Macedonian flag there. I'm pretty sure we got some Macedonian flour as well. Obviously.
Oh, it's on the back right leg.
Yeah, yep. And you got the pretty cool. Then green and gold. Look at that. How good. I'm going to have to chuck them on. Let's chuck them on. Okay.
Volk, do you mind if I see the side where it says the grape? Yeah.
Bringing the strap back to Windang. That's it.
Nice.
Back to the dang. Beautiful. More subtle, you know. I know a lot of them are quite loud. I didn't want to go too loud with them. Obviously, just wanted to get represent, you know. So obviously got the Australian colours and Southern Cross, things like that. Then got some of the Greek font and just Greek and Macedonian sort of stuff as well. So it was cool. Yeah, cheers.
Happy with them?
Huh?
Happy with them?
Yeah, that's what we wanted. Beautiful. What's up, guys? Volk here. Hey, if you're liking what you're seeing, make sure you like, subscribe, click on the bell to keep yourself notified. I appreciate every single one of yous.